Welcome to the 29th episode of the Three Sportsmen Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Kurt.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Trey.
And in this week's episode, we are going to be doing 3-minute takeaways for week 8 of the 2020 NFL season, talking about the new White Sox manager and an unfortunate turn of events for a Raptors player. But before we get started, we would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel, check out other episodes of the podcast, follow us on social media, on Twitter.
At Podcast T3S.
And on Instagram.
At T3S Podcast.
We really appreciate any support. So let's get started. 3-minute takeaways. You guys know the drill. 1 minute for each of us. Trey, Sam, then I'll finish off. You guys ready?
Yes.
All right, Trey, your time starts now.
I wanted to talk about the Dolphins' 28-17 victory over the Rams. It's a team I touched on a few weeks ago. They're going to be good sooner than people think. Tua, he didn't do a ton. 12 of 22, 93 yards and a touchdown. I mean, really, their defense just played a really great game, causing 4 turnovers on Jared Goff and the Rams offense. Jared Goff arguably is the most overrated player in the NFL. But this Dolphins team, they can scare people. Here sitting at 4-3 with their rookie quarterback. Gaskins is a good running back. Parker's a good receiver. And then,
Xavier Howard.
Yeah. And then I also wanted to talk about one of the most underrated running backs in the NFL, Josh Jacobs, who just had another monster game. Just lighting it up. 31 carries and 128 yards. Just an absolute beast for the Raiders.
All right, Sam, your time starts now.
So, two of my, I don't know really how to say this, but two of my, my most hyped quarterbacks met today, Herbert and Drew Lock. Drew Lock got the best of Justin Herbert. Drew Lock had a touchdown in the final seconds, threw it to KJ Hamler. Great all-around game for both of them. It was good to see Drew Lock. Second game off the shoulder injury. It was great to see him come back and play so well. I mean, Justin Herbert just continued to tear it up again. No surprise there. But these are two future top quarterbacks in the league, so it's interesting to watch them play out and watch them play each other.
Who do you think is going to be the better quarterback at the end of their careers?
I don't know. That's a tough one. It's just I need to see one more year from Justin Herbert to be able to tell. But if I had to choose right now, I think it would be Justin Herbert.
All right.
Same.
The Minnesota Vikings actually did something today. They beat the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
Fire Mike Pettin.
All right. Dalvin Cook, 30 carries for 163 yards, 3 touchdowns, and then 2 receptions for 63 yards and 1 touchdown. Absolutely amazing performance from him coming off of that injury he suffered against the Seattle Seahawks. He was out against the Falcons, and obviously bye week 7. The defense is a mess. Prayers up to Cameron Dansel. I really hope that he's okay. That neck injury
seriously
really had me concerned for a little bit there. And the Vikings have some good young defensive line talent. Ifadi, the veteran of the D-line.
Goat.
DJ Wonham making that clutch play to end the game against Aaron Rodgers. I'm excited for the future, but this year I would rather tank than make the playoffs. All right. So those were our takeaways from week 8 of the 2020 NFL season. Let us know your takeaways in the comments section below. Sam.
Oh, you don't even need to tell me what we're about to talk about right now.
Sam's excited.
And how about you tell everyone?
Oh boy.
How about you tell everyone?
Sam's been ready all week.
All right. I just wanted to give a big old I don't even know what to say.
You're clearly disappointed.
I hope that we all know what I said to Mike Pettin after today's game. Just sell the team already. Like, you're terrible. You're a horrible owner. You're the worst owner in all of sports. I'm not afraid to say that. I will say
James
that to his
Dolan?
face. No, he's worse than James Dolan. He's terrible.
James Dolan, man.
No. Reinsdorf is terrible. This whole La Russa thing, I don't even hate La Russa. Like, it's not, but if La Russa decides to get in Tim Anderson's way by trying to change the game, so help me God.
He might.
If he does, I'm gonna go to guaranteed rate field, and I am going to give him a lengthy conversation on how big of a screw up you are and how you don't deserve to be on this team and you don't deserve to be managing this team.
I mean, he doesn't like bat flipping. He didn't like Tatis's bat flip.
This was the year. There was 2 top tier names.
Who did you want specifically?
Either if
you had your choice, if you were the one making the decision, who would have
Hinch?
It have been
Absolutely Hinch.
He wants the cheater.
Hinch served his year. I would have taken Hinch over literally. I mean, or at least Cora. I don't even care. Hinch or Cora is better than La Russa. Like,
now Hinch
God
is
bless
in Detroit.
America. Like, God bless America. Doesn't matter. Tim Anderson is still going to absolutely destroy Tigers pitching. God, it's just it's sickening to me. Like, you go make a big splash with the Bulls by signing Arturas, Eversley, and Billy Donovan. But then you go to the White Sox and you just punt. You're just, I see Tony La Russa, who is my friend, and he's cheap, so we're gonna sign him. And so help me God. If he doesn't
make
sign,
you change your projections for next season, and if so, by how much?
a lot. It makes me change my predictions a lot.
In a good way or a bad way? Because I'm assuming it's a bad way.
We could be in 100-loss team next year.
Okay, that's an overreaction.
No, it's not.
That is a significant overreaction.
No, it's not.
If they don't win at least 80 games, that is 1,000% on the players with the amount of talent in there. 1,000%.
Moncada's got to come back. If Moncada plays to his potential, and Eloy is being destructive, and Luis Robert is just playing his game, and Tim Anderson is just being Tim Anderson, and Jose Abreu is driving in runs, I think that could be an 80 or 90 win team. But if La Russa decides to shut down our whole change the game campaign, I'm like, look, like, obviously people listening to this can't see this, but
hey, you have the change.
That's our slogan. That's our slogan. We have a change the game flag. Like every team in Chicago has a slogan. Like even the Vikings have a slogan. Like the Packers have a slogan. Exactly. And
Raptors have We the North.
Exactly. And then the Tigers, I don't even know. Like the Bulls, they have 2. The Bulls have 2. They have See Red and Run with us. And like the Hawks have 1 goal. The Cubs have it's everybody in.
Yeah, we have like it varies by the year, but yeah.
I normally think Fly the W.
Yeah, Fly the W is a good one.
Fly the W is a good one. That's like the more popular one.
And then the Bears is just like bear down or
yeah, the Bears have bear down too. And then like and now like you're just gonna come in and and if he comes in and like shuts down Tim Anderson, saying if you bat flip, you're gonna be benched, or if you're trying to make this game fun. Because I guarantee you would not let Tim Anderson take a nap in the dugout.
It's going to be very interesting to see that dynamic.
That was quite a funny game. That was really, really funny. I remember I was watching the game on TV, and Tim Anderson they cut to Tim Anderson just taking a nap on the dugout seat. It was probably the funniest moment of the year. It's stupid. The bottom line is it's terrible. Everybody's mad. And
I heard there was a communication error over the email. Like they put the wrong person's name.
Yeah, there was. We also, Rick Hahn reportedly wants out of Chicago. So
Something
I
to
mean,
watch.
when he can't
Because-
pick the manager, don't blame him.
Rick Hahn just he didn't even have a say. Rick Hahn didn't even have a say.
That press conference was so awkward with him. He had no idea what to say.
Yeah, because he didn't even know that they were going to pick up La Russa. He thought that his opinion mattered and they were going to take Hinch, but nope.
Oh,
We're
he
gonna take
definitely wanted
La Russa.
Hinch. Rick Hahn definitely wanted Hinch.
I would have too. And if you want to think about it, like think of this. So, how much do you think that? How much of an influence do you think Jerry Reinsdorf was on the rebuild?
Not much.
How much do you think Rick Hahn was involved in the rebuild?
At least 90%, probably
Probably
100.
way more than Reinsdorf was.
Exactly. And apparently, I heard something that was like the reason we got Eloy is so we could bring in Luis Robert. That's what I've heard. I heard something like that. I heard
I don't know.
like
I
that
haven't heard any of that.
I don't even
I
know
heard
when
we-
Roberts signed.
he signed 2 years ago. I think he may have signed.
I'm happy because it was between the Cardinals and the White Sox. I'd much rather him be on the White Sox.
What if he went to the Cardinals?
You wouldn't have liked that either.
No, I wouldn't have. Trey, what about the Cardinals? Might not take back Wainwright, Molina, and Wong.
They're just the Cardinals. They'll find a way, knowing them.
And then they're gonna find some stupid way to re-sign them, like every single game that they have.
Although I heard that the Angels might get Colton Wong.
That's what I heard too.
So
Trey,
The Yelich jersey.
the
sucked
retro
this
one.
year.
He did suck this year. I was sad.
60-game season. So
Yeah.
Never know. I think
Yeah.
Bellinger is going to be back next year. He's going to be better. He's going to be really good next year. I think
Better than
Yelich will be
Acuna.
back.
Yeah.
No. I think Acuna might win an NL MVP next year.
He might be capping. Who knows?
I mean, it's all predictions at this point.
We could save those for another day,
Yep.
though.
You can do
You're
that.
sleeping on Acuna. You guys are sleeping on Acuna. I'm telling you.
You're sleeping on Bellinger.
No, I'm not. I'm not sleeping on Bellinger at all. I know that Bellinger is a very, very good player.
Just like I know Acuna is a very, very
Yes.
good player.
And the day that you realize I want to receive a text from Trey saying, and I will actually, never mind. I want to receive a text from Trey saying, I'm sorry, Ronald Acuna is better than Cody Bellinger. And I will say, I told you so.
Well, I mean, I can already say I told you so about Mookie Betts.
Shut up.
We can play this game forever.
Do you want to know? I could say I told you so that the Warriors would have beaten the Raptors if they were healthy.
Are we saying fully healthy? Are we saying fully healthy?
I could say that too.
Are we saying fully healthy?
Yep, fully healthy, Curtis.
Fully healthy.
Yep.
We'll need to do this entire scenario in a separate episode.
Yes, we do.
Nope, we're doing it right now.
No, we need to set the parameters. Because what is
Yes.
considered by fully healthy? Like, when are we starting that?
Everybody's healthy.
What do you mean? Like, from what? Are you talking about, like, what date?
Yeah, like, what percent is KD at?
100.
What 100% KD?
Yes.
Are we saying like prime everybody?
No.
No,
Just
right here.
100% healthy that season.
Because I'm thinking this entire thing is playoffs specifically.
Yeah, it could be.
We'll go deeper into this scenario in another episode. I know we keep saying that, but we'll eventually get to it.
Yeah, we will.
Speaking of the Raptors, though, report came out earlier this week that Raptors guard Terence Davis, he was arrested earlier this week. 7 charges. I mean, come on. He showed some flashes early in the season, and not as much in the bubble, but at the very end of the regular season, he was looking pretty good. solid rotational piece.
You want to know who else looked really good?
Who?
Kobe White. But continue.
So then in the bubble, cut a hole in his mask, potentially risking the entire thing, or at least looking like an idiot. Posting,
that was in the bubble?
It was in the bubble when he cut a hole in his mask.
Oh.
Horrible decision. Masai talked to him about it. It was a slight red flag. I was kind of concerned, but after hearing, Masai took care of things, I was hoping that there wouldn't be any more problems with Terence Davis. Then this comes out. I would not be surprised if he is just cut. I think that is what should happen. This should not be tolerated anywhere in society. It shouldn't be tolerated in pro sports.
It's like that kid Mitchell
I'm extremely
Miller.
disappointed.
Yeah, he could just be done in the league in general.
Like, did you guys? It's like, speaking of like people who have to getting caught. Did you guys hear about that one kid from the Arizona Coyotes?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I'm glad that they cut ties with him, and I'm glad that North Dakota did as well.
North Dakota did too.
I'm pretty sure.
His hockey career's over.
Well, you heard what happened, right?
Yeah, it was terrible. Like, I don't like. Apparently, like, he sat outside the kid's house.
It was an insane bullying.
What is wrong with you? Like, seriously, like, I mean, I think it happened when he was like a freshman or sophomore, but like,
He was 14.
Oh my God.
so if you're 14 years old and you are where you are in a hockey, where he was when he was 14, he was playing up. He was playing with U16, like, and he was dominating there too. Like,
I don't get it.
You need, like, you need to be like a lot safer now. Like, if you're that good at hockey, you shouldn't be doing that. And you think that you have
In
a
general,
chance to
even
actually,
if you're not good at hockey, you should not be doing the things that he did.
Exactly. You have everything. Everyone has everything in front of them. It's just some have more than others, and it's just sad that people lose it all.
It's sad that it had to get to that point, but
Exactly.
he had to be held responsible for his actions in some way.
Well, yeah, I agree with you on that.
well, duh.
All right. So those were our thoughts on Week 8 of the 2020 NFL season. We talked about the White Sox new manager and Terence Davis getting arrested. If you like this podcast, remember to subscribe. Check out social media. We gave you those at the beginning of the episode. Remember, the Three Sportsmen is a weekly podcast, so be sure to tune in to the next episode. And remember, trust the podcast.